So I'm going to go ahead and do one more example of indefinite integrals, and this time it's going to be written a little bit differently. So in this case, I've got f prime of x, I've got the derivative of f is equal to 10x minus 12x cubed. Now, what I'm looking for is f of x. I want to know what the original function was such that f of 3 equals 2. Now, that's an important bit of information I'm going to come back to at the end. So first and foremost, I'd like to remind you one more time that I have the derivative here, so I need to do the antiderivative. I need to do the indefinite integral to find f of x. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start off by doing the indefinite integral. Again, I'm not given any bounds to integrate over, so I'm using the indefinite integral here of 10x minus 12x cubed dx, okay? That's going to help me find f of x. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do the antiderivative. We're going to do the integral process and then go from there. So 10x, that's going to get kicked up one exponent, so it's going to become x squared. Don't forget to divide by the new exponent, which is 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the next part. X cubed is going to become x to the 4th, and I'm going to divide by the new exponent, which is the 4. So 12 divided by 4 makes 3. So I'm at 5x squared minus 3x to the 4th. Don't forget the constant of integration, which is c. Now, right now, that's what I think f of x is, because this contains every possible answer for f of x. This is, again, I'm going to use that word we talked about in the very first video, general solution. It contains every possible integral or every possible function whose derivative looks like this, okay? Now, what I'm going to do differently here is I've got this tidbit of information, this f of 3 equals 2, which is known as an initial condition. It tells me what information I need to start with to figure out my exact answer. So, in this case, I want f of 3 to equal 2. So what I'm going to do is plug in 3 and make sure it equals 2. Here we go. So 5 times 3 squared minus 3 times 3 to the 4th plus c equals 2. So 3 squared is 9 times 5 makes 45. 3 to the 4th is 81 times 3 makes, I want to say 243 plus c equals 2. 45 minus 243 should make somewhere around 198, but it's negative, plus c equals 2. Add the 198 to both sides, you get c equals 200. Now, that's good information. I now know a specific value for what c is. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and write my final answers. F of x equals 5x squared, that doesn't look like a very good 5, 5x squared minus 3x to the 4th plus 200. Now, if you wanted to, you could rearrange the terms so it makes a little bit more sense. So I'll do that real fast. Negative 3x to the 4th plus 5x squared plus 200. That way we are actually in standard form. Either one of those answers is correct. Make sure you understand, though, this is, as I'm going to use a very special word here. This is a, I picked up the green again. This is a particular solution. Now, let me make sure I go over just very quickly the difference here. The general solution has a constant in it, has a plus c. This contains every possible function whose derivative is this. What I wanted, though, was the particular solution whose derivative is this and fits the initial condition that 3 for x makes 2 the answer. And I did that. I made a function that has this derivative, and f of 3 is 2. So again, these are important words to remember. General solution, initial condition, particular solution. Hopefully that helps everybody out. Have a great day.